You
What?
can make arena war races now.
Neat, but let's do the double RP shit. Hey Freddy, can I
Oh yeah,
no
so I
bitch, you're
also
fucking
got like
dumb.
halfway through all of the story mode missions, and then my great uncle's dog unplugged my PlayStation. I had autosave off.
On what?
GTA story mode. Got half of the campaign done. And then my great uncle's dog unplugged the PlayStation.
How do you unplug it?
Because the damn outlets are super loose, and just by like poking the cord it unplugs it.
Okay.
It's
Oh, I'm gonna
awful.
start up a live stream.
Oh, I already started mine.
Oh, you did?
Yay.
Broadcast game. I don't have Twitch, I have YouTube.
I have both, but I use YouTube.
Oh, rainbow moments that butter my orange live stream.
I forgot that you made that.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing, Shadow? Why did you do that?
Okay.
Shadow, why did you do that? I just realized you said butter my orange. Please
Yeah.
tell me who says butter my orange. Oh, 3 times cash on RP. I already started up the thing, so I'll send you an invite in a second. I invited my friends playing GTA 5, so who's even on? We could get Sky in here, make him in the podcast. I'm inviting him. We'll just tell him that's the one condition. I know that that won't work whatsoever, but... You know, I just realized, how do you get your strength up?
By arm wrestling.
That's the only way?
Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back. Or actually, welcome to the first ever.
Hey, Sky. Welcome to the Dumb E podcast. You want to join? Oh. He had a nat type error with you.
Oh, there we go. He joined. Okay. Well, right now, I am joined by the lovely,
We're joined by the hoe. The first thing that he says. The first thing. I'm sorry,
God
but
dang it. Well, Sky, we're doing some GTA races. Come on in here. Let's triple, actually, no, it's triple cash, triple RP.
Just give me a second. Just the first thing.
So, yeah.
Alright.
Well, you know what? No one respects each other. So,
Listen,
how
without
have
social
you...
contact for 5 days sucks. It was awful and I had to shit in the woods. Yeah. Making giant bonfires out of trash and mattresses.
Well, that's a
Shadow,
pretty big bonfire if you just use a
don't question
mattress.
stuff.
I'm not gonna question, but I'm gonna say that bonfire must have been huge. Did you get marshmallows? Did you use... Wait, did you use fabric softener or no? Like, did it smell good when it lit on fire, or was it just
there were
like...
a couple of Glade cans in there that exploded in fiery balls of death.
Well then. Oh, that's fun. Anything else other than bonfires?
Throwing garbage onto the bonfires.
Okay, well then. Sky, it's been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Nothing really.
To be honest, I'm
Nothing?
just waiting for him to say the one
I
keyword.
mean,
Yeah.
what word?
Sky,
Who are you talking to here? Shadow or me?
both of
You.
you.
I'm not saying this is my live stream. I can't have Sky. Sky, please don't. We're not. I don't know how to add it on PlayStation, and this is a live stream. So I'd have to unsave it. Okay. So when are you getting in here? I'm ready to start this race up soon. You know.
I'm joining right now, so.
dumb dash E podcast.
I told you. Dumb dash E, dummy. I should have called it the Dummy Thick podcast.
No, like just looking at the name is just like looking at it. It's just like dumb E. The E is just dumb. Every letter E is dumb. That's what that's looking like to me. Okay, there's a dead room. You're not... Okay. Well,
Yeah, I was waiting for that to happen.
I actually
Sky,
have to
you don't have a YouTube
invite
channel, do
Sky.
you?
I do, but I
But you
haven't
don't do
really
anything.
uploaded on it.
Well, you should
I
upload
haven't
on
really
it.
uploaded on it in like a year. Plus, I made another one, but I'm not sure what I should do for it.
Well, we're doing podcasts right now. So.
Sky, I just love how, looking at your GTA character, stamina, triathlete, strength, you know, everything's normal, until you get down to flying. Dangerous! Wait, why do I have you blocked? Wait, what?
You blocked Sky?
No, I tried inviting Sky and it said blocked. What?
You blocked. That explains why you blocked him in GTA. You named
I'm
him.
so confused. How do
Okay.
What?
So here's something funny I'm gonna read off. When you win a Nerf war because you had a real gun,
Oh
Get me
god.
get nay-nayed.
you... No.
Have you ever looked at Kim Kardashian in a bathing suit and then put the Mewtwo picture next to her? And they look so similar.
Oh god.
They look like the same person, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just scrolling through my phone looking through memes right now, and I'm just looking at this, I'm like, wow, that
I'm in
makes
the
a lot
lobby.
of sense.
I'm in the lobby right
And
now.
the caption is,
we go.
the moment you realize Kim Kardashian looks like a Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Now here's a really good one. Yubi, Glaz Nerf. Please fix shield bug. Glaz Nerf is a tennis racket. Fix shield bug is getting hit by the tennis racket. And the tennis racket is Glaz Nerf. Let's get into this. Where are we going here?
You know, I'm gonna be completely obnoxious with my car. That's all I'm saying.
Is there something, is there pink in here? Can I get all pink?
So, if you guys will know what mine will look like here, once you see, you'll realize, you'll see it's mine, just by looking at it.
It's already up here. I didn't want to choose this, but I had no time. I was trying to find pink and I couldn't find pink. God damn it, I should have picked rainbow one. Who
Wait,
went
there's a
green?
rainbow one?
There's a rainbow one. Look to the
I
right.
want
of
it! But yeah, I don't even have a license plate, by the way.
Wonder who
It's
chose
just
rainbow here.
Oh, it's you.
It's Sky. Yes.
Yeah, no shit.
What a
It's still
surprise.
Pride Month. Turn up.
Is it?
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Hey, bitch, I will knock you the fuck off.
You
Don't
won't do
test it.
shit.
Bye, guys.
Fuck did I say I'd do? I said I'd do it. Go orange, leave me behind.
everybody. We're in last place.
Oh, you in last. You ain't catching up. Go
I'll
orange,
catch
go.
up.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Thanks.
Are you serious? I didn't get that checkpoint. Oh, that's gay.
Oh no, that's unfair.
That's so gay. Why? Video games. Okay.
Bye, Sky.
Well, let's talk about something here. So, I want to talk about something that's fairly going to be
Please don't
stupid
bring up the
in my
orphans
part.
again.
No, I'm not bringing up the orphans. There's a conversation we had before the podcast, but so my biggest question is memes, and how they've evolved. We went from Chocolate Rain in 2010 to just someone putting a really just messed up picture of saying me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. Now, I don't know how you find that funny.
Who doesn't?
It's not funny, but it's
Yes,
just
who
stupid
does?
enough to
Who
be
does?
funny.
Yeah, that's the point. It's so stupid, it's funny. Just like you.
It's, yeah. Well, you know, we don't talk about it, Orange. You guys really just screwed me. And I didn't even hit that checkpoint.
I know.
Not the checkpoint.
You said I wouldn't do it.
I missed
said
the
I would.
checkpoint, and that's my fault.
Yeah, you did. That cost you.
Which I don't even know
points, of
how I missed that
course.
checkpoint, but it was whatever.
You're not even in my render distance right now, unless you're directly behind Sky.
I'm directly
Oh, no,
behind. I'm
he-
not. I'm
Okay.
far
I
behind
can't
Sky,
even.
actually.
He isn't even rendering in mine either. That's how far
Yeah,
he's
I'm
back.
pretty far back. I'm a pretty far boy.
Yeah,
But-
we know.
Okay, other words. So Sky, you
Nuts.
said you were doing nothing. Your life's just kind of shitty, so it's just an as usual thing. You know, same old, same old.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you want to tell them why you picked the rainbow car?
You take a guess.
Well, what was the question? Were you bi? Or yeah? No? What were you again? What did you confess out to us?
You big gay.
God damn it, Orange.
Of course, Orange is the one that says that.
Yeah, but Orange over here is like the Orange. What are you again? You're a panda, something like that. Well, yeah, you are a furry too at the same time. So like,
Close enough.
I think I think I'm obligated to say you're a panda.
Well, I mean, it in the first 3 letters, it is what he is. So.
Close enough.
Pan. Well, then he's a
Yeah.
kitchen utensil, so he's a female now.
Oh my god.
I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person.
Yes. Noticed.
Okay, but in all seriousness, it's Pride Month. Turn up. I'm behind you guys now. I'm caught up actually. So
Damn, you actually did.
That's because
I've
ketchup's
been
on.
taking my turns. Yeah, ketchup is on. Even though I don't know why. We don't even have any burgers or anything. So
God damn it. You know, I was
I've heard
about
that. I
about
have
to say
heard
something,
that.
but screw
Did you
it.
seriously
which
have
one's
to
Sky
do that?
again? Sky's the green one or the rainbow one?
No,
I
Sky's
don't know.
Sky's the gay one.
Green.
I get confused. So bad.
Fuck
Listen.
off, Shadow.
There's a few colors that
off.
you need to memorize. Straight, green, gay. All of the above are Kermit.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope, I crashed again. Why is your car so like? His car's literally made out of like rock.
That's because I know what I'm doing.
It's made out of
I
hardened
know how to
Skittles.
Skittles.
stop people from pitting.
It's made
I
out
know
of
how to stop
hardened
people from
Skittles.
I gotta get a
me,
little
so-
bit faster then. That's.
You
I'm
guys
just
know
gonna
how to
zoom
pit
past you and
better.
pit Orange, and maybe he'll pit you in the
Oh
process.
my
like-
god.
It's like a
If
brick
that
of melted
happened-
down Skittles with wheels and an engine.
Okay. So here's my question: what games
I
are
can
you guys
see you
excited
back
for
there.
this
Oh,
month?
you got
Or
ketchup.
this, not this month, but this year, or next year. What games are you guys excited for right now?
For this year, I'm mostly excited for Borderlands 3 that's coming out soon.
It looks
In
good.
September.
It genuinely
and everything, 'cause
looks
I've already
good.
It
pre-ordered
looks good, but I don't like
It is.
Borderlands games. I like their style. They look
Yeah,
great.
same.
I love all of them. I've
I
played
mean,
all
I
of them,
like.
so.
It's a good game. He
God!
got yeeted. That man got launched.
That was unfair!
Man
Shadow,
just
you
got
know what
thrown.
to do! You know what to do!
No, it's me and Orange now. Forget
Shadow,
you.
you're gonna get yeeted off if you attempt.
Well, if I yeet you off first.
Well, then you're gonna. Well, then that'd be a good time.
That don't sound right.
That's the whole point. Bye, Shadow.
Here comes Sky.
No, he's still back there. So are you.
I can't be first. I was first for one time, and then it was just like, oh.
I like
let's
how you
not.
pitted me,
Okay.
and then I hit the boost and just knocked you out.
Yeah, I hit the boost too, and I was going sideways, and I was like driving sideways.
This is why I love GTA races.
Okay,
They're
so
so
we have
unpredictable, and
Sky-
there's always a winner. It's the person who knows how to abuse the race.
So Sky, he's excited for Borderlands and all that good shit. Orange, what are you excited for this month or this year, or next year's? What games are you excited for coming out?
None.
None, really?
Besides Borderlands 3, I have to say
No!
the new
No!
Call of Duty Modern Warfare they're making.
Get yeeted.
The
I
new
hate
Call of
you.
Duty Modern Warfare they're making is also another one I'm
Yeah,
excited.
yeah,
the
that-
new
that
Modern
might be a
Warfare I
good
heard
one.
was actually going to be pretty good.
I'm
I
not
haven't
sure
seen
if they're going to be
anything on
continuing
it.
off of MW3 or if it's just going
Oh
to be
shit,
a remaster.
I'm in first place, I'm gonna win this!
Like a complete redo of one.
I think it's gonna be its own game. I think it's gonna be
I'm
like
not
its
sure.
own...
It might be.
Wait, what
that'd
are they-
be
what are they
amazing.
But wouldn't
talking
it be
about?
Modern Warfare 4 then? If they're gonna do 3, or Modern
Wait,
Warfare
so we're talking about
something.
the
It's
Modern
just
Warfare. Are we
MW.
talking about like if it's in the storyline or not?
Yeah, that's.
No, it's
Will
like
it
a-
I'm
be
it's
wondering
like
if it's going to be
no, it's a
continuation
co-
or if it's just going to redo.
It's
It's-
a continuation
It's
of
like
the third
no,
game.
it's none of the above. It's like
Its own game.
yeah,
It's its own thing.
it's like a reimagining in a darker
Well, I mean, they're
setting.
bringing back Price.
The two
So-
games I'm really excited for coming out this coming up, like, not this year, but I know next year. This year I think it is one of them. Watch Dogs, the new one that's coming out, and
Legion.
yeah, Legion.
Oh, that one! I
and
forgot about that. Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
that's gonna be. Oh, Cyberpunk, too, because Keanu
Cyberpunk?
Reeves.
It doesn't even. It's just got even more brownie points of Keanu Reeves being in it. Man's a god. Man's a legend.
Okay, listen though.
But-
Listen.
Hey guys, it's the skin from Fortnite at E3. That's all the little kids
no.
playing Fortnite said. But no, that game coming out, like I seen before gameplay, before they officially made it, so it's a guy in the cutscene.
Oh yeah.
The first like showings of the game that you could see.
That was what,
were
2 years ago?
basically- I think so, yeah. And
2
just
years ago,
like
E3.
that long ago, the game looked fucking amazing. This was before Keanu Reeves was even introduced. But that girl character in there, if they're still adding that, I'm guessing it's gonna have an option where you pick your gender. If not, it's gonna be
Yeah.
But listen,
a little weird.
best thing ever.
But
Watch Dogs.
okay.
Old Granny.
Old Granny, I can't wait. I just can't wait. No, for Pride Month. Let's all turn up for Pride Month.
I can't find the rainbow.
I can't either. I'm going through.
We got
Wait.
one person with pink hair,
Sky, you know, I just realized.
and then you have.
Are you
the
using a
shadow
custom
over
car?
Right.
You using a custom car, or is it a livery that turns that rainbow?
That's livery or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
there it is.
You found it? Yeah.
Yeah. So also, Shadow, I have a
I'm
question
yellow
about your
still.
character's
I didn't
face.
finish. What about it?
Why
He
does it look
looks
like
a
Michael
gremlin.
Jackson if it had more bleach added?
Oh, let's turn the music off. I don't know. I couldn't get a right face, and then this just came out. So I was just like, you
I
know
get the
what?
feeling Orange is purposely going after me here.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
You are, you cuck. Beep beep.
I'm coming. I think one of you might be missing the platform, or not landing good. Yeah.
Hello.
Well,
Yeah, let's just not talk about it.
Was that
It was
Shadow?
me. I completely
Shadow.
overthrew it.
how?
But playing as Granny, you know, okay, this was my problem with the first Watch Dogs game. So I used to have my brother's PS3, and I got Watch Dogs for it. It was such a waste of money. I'm not gonna even lie,
Yeah,
because there was one
Watch
mission
Dogs
I
1
couldn't
was
do
bad.
because it lagged. It was only good for PS4. I
Watch
think.
Dogs 2 wasn't
was
that
probably the
bad.
best, but this new coming one is just gonna overthrow it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much better.
Just
I've seen Watch
it's not
Dogs
even the
2,
fact
pretty
that
okay.
it's gonna be like better in the general of like just playability and graphics and all this other shit and
I think
story.
what they're
I
doing-
feel like it's just being the grandma.
No, that's not even what's gonna do it. It's just having the ability to go and recruit the characters too.
Yeah, like have your own little like army.
You can
Which,
choose how to play.
I guess Watch Dogs, yeah. No, this is leading on to my question though. Is it gonna be like choose different story, like
This guy.
kind of pick your ending kind of thing? Like you do certain things that you choose to do that will like change how you play or change like the characters and everything. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm not
I liked
positive.
their showing at E3 though. That was a good
E3
trailer.
showing. I mean, the fact that they added in the grandma for E3, like they knew. I feel like just having that, they really wanted to make this game seem fun. And I know I'm probably gonna be over saying, "Oh, grandma this, grandma that," but I mean, come on. Having an old lady be a hacker, you would be surprised. Like my grandma can't even work a freaking house phone. Not even joking.
I can
Me
relate.
and Orange are over here fighting for first and everything. Fuck.
I win.
Fuck off.
Ah, traction.
Ah, you got 0 traction. But,
Karma.
no, what was another game that was coming out? There was actually a new at E3 a new Avengers game coming out.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like
Like
it's made just like the Spider-Man game.
it is,
like-
but it's just not using the actual characters. Like,
Yeah, it's not using Spider-Man, it's using the Avengers, but that's amazing. I'm excited for that
but
one too.
it was
That's
kind
gonna
of
be
like
amazing.
in the Spider-Man game. It kind of had like a little nod to the Avengers.
Yeah,
they do have the
yeah.
Avengers Tower in there. I landed
Yeah.
up so wrong there, which was nice to see. Like you can actually go there and have that. I mean, if for like all like the Spider games that came out,
Oh,
there's,
almost.
like,
What just happened?
Don't wanna
what are
know.
you guys doing? What's happening up there? I'm all the way back here.
I don't. We're not even sure what just happened.
Whatever. But what was another game that's coming out? The Last of Us game.
All right.
That's coming
Oh,
out
I actually
too,
haven't
soon.
heard of that.
Last of Us 2? Or the game in general, you've never heard of Last of Us?
I've heard of Last of Us and everything.
Oh, but have you played the game?
I've seen it. I have not played it myself, but I have seen it. I like it.
Well,
It's pretty
I
good.
played it on PS3. I don't know. It was good. I liked it.
Guy, I think you went a little bit too far left there. Yeah.
I'm really
yeah,
hoping
just
that
a little bit. Oh, no, you landed it.
they
Shit,
come
my
out with
controller's
an...
nearly
You
dead.
guys
Same.
remember the Crisis series?
Oh right, Crisis.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of
played
hated
Crisis?
Crisis.
That was a good game.
What game was it? The one that they had multiplayer in? Crisis 3?
3, I believe. 3 was like after, like the aliens kind of went extinct, but then like during the gameplay you see that they actually didn't, and they were just holed up somewhere. Hi, Sky.
Now that I hate you.
I don't know. They did come out with some really good.
I had to do all this race right here at that turn off there while trying to put in a charger.
Mm.
So I was doing that all
my controller's at
one-handed.
like 1%.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Mine just like it said
I
low
mean, at least
battery,
we're not
low
like
battery, it's doing
Xbox
it.
where we gotta slap in new batteries every
Yeah,
single
we
time
got
our
literally
controller
slapping
gets
some
low.
AA batteries. Like I would literally be stealing my mom's. You know how much money I'd be wasting on
I love
having
it.
that kind of shit. Like you'd basically have to buy chargeable battery packs for the.
If we all move
It's,
over to
my
PC,
stepbrother
that's gonna
and
be our
everything, he
main
has
hate.
Xbox One and all that. And
No, in
I played
PC
it.
you really don't need to have like that kind of thing. Like just get a corded controller because those are better.
Yeah,
Because that's what I would do.
but
I just don't
my
like
s-
Logitech. Logitech is a
My,
company that I didn't like their controllers.
Are you serious? I spun
yeah.
out. On PS3, I always use the see-through Logitech.
I use a
battery
Logitech.
controllers.
I did use a Logitech
Yeah.
controller for my PS3 because one of my controllers were broken.
I had the
and it was
clear
irritating
ones.
me.
Shadow, fuck off.
with the LEDs in them.
Oh, that's
Fuck
neat.
off, Shadow.
What do you mean? Oh, you're in
Fuck
front.
off.
I thought.
Fuck
Wait,
off.
then who did? Oh, you guys are both rainbow, and I'm still like the same colors.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I spun out.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh, I've got first. I'm assured first.
You haven't assured it because there's still a small chance that you can actually catch up still.
Chances are no, but
Chances are very.
Taste the rainbow.
but
You taste my
for-
rainbow, bitch.
Well,
Fuck.
Xbox controllers and everything, I've played Xbox One because of
if
my
you want me
stepbrother,
to.
and they're okay. That's just the sucky part about them having to use batteries and everything.
Yeah, which I don't like.
I mean, you can get the wired ones and the basically controllers like the PS4 and everything, kind of those controllers. But I mean, they usually come with battery controllers only. So you're just basically wasting money on a controller, more or less. And those basically battery chargers
Get
are
fucked on,
very
kid.
annoying.
Orange just got completely demolished at the end there. He hit me and spun out off my back tire.
Finished first. Yes.
I finished second.
I got
What
26
was
grand.
there?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, let's go through. I'm gonna go through mine. Oh. Let me check here. Let me see what's good. Oh, okay.
We probably don't need to go out again for a while.
So
I'll have my right hand asleep now. That's not good.
let's see
I'm back.
what's on here. Video games then. We should do an RC race because these are triple XP. Actually, oh, yeah. Well, I was gonna say let me finish.
I'm pretty sure Orange will be brought with us, seeing as we both chose that one.
Live streaming a podcast, actually. Ba da 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 da. So, what's here? Oh, we have to wait for him, anyways, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, video games are just. I don't know what to say here. They've come a long way.
Well, some have come a long way, and some have just really messed up, such as the Fallout series.
Fallout
With
has kind of had a
what?
bad 76 wasn't.
76 is what
They're,
Colt's
they,
name
okay,
in.
at
Then you
E3
had
they were
Call of
having
Duty.
they were gonna have a battle royale for 76, but the battle royale is only gonna consist of 52 people. You have a game title that says 76. Now why not put 76 people in there?
Yeah.
Hey, turn it off. We're live streaming. Red Snow. You have to. It's good.
What's up, Red Snow?
I don't know who he is. Okay,
He's my
well,
friend.
everyone, I don't know who this is, but this is what was your name again? Red Snow. Red Snow. This is Red Snow. Red Snow. Welcome to the podcast. This is a live streamed podcast. Yeah. What do I do? Am I still recording? Oh, am I not on air? Stop. It says stop broadcasting. So I'm not on air though. Hello? Yeah, there we go. I don't know what was going on there. I'm looking at my YouTube so I can just like watch all this so I can understand what's going on from their perspective because I don't have like a view of what's going on here. Your YouTube channel. So I'm indeed live streaming. I'm gonna turn the volume all the way the fuck down. Yeah, we're in a lobby right now. You can join us if Sky, you want to invite him.
Yeah.
Is it gonna say that someone joined the podcast? I'm just gonna type in. Somewhat. We were talking about video games earlier, but let me ask you the same question. What video games are you excited for these, or what upcoming video games are you excited for? I'm gonna lead off with that. You don't even know? Okay then. Dummies. Podcast. Alright then. Alright.
Okay.
So, yep. Might not subscribe to myself. I have 17 subscribers. And I'm the only one watching, so. Let's share this to... Snapchat? Do I have to direct message it? Oh yeah, I have to send it to people that I know. Oh, I received a message. Who's this from? Oh, it's just you guys. Oh, there we go, back on air. Let's send the dudes. I'm gonna send it to the dudes. Oh, I can actually stretch this. That's nice. So I can indeed watch my podcast while I'm scrolling through things on my phone as I'm sitting here waiting. When you are Seed, I am Seed, and it's Lightning McQueen, but he's green, and he's just copy and pasted on to Minecraft Seeds. That's exciting.
15% off at $10.
Oh wow, this man took a picture of himself naked, and the shadow of his tiny PP is just there. That's whack. There's a lot of cursed images.
Every time I pick up a pencil, it don't work.
Well, truck.
It's probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the. You're not the. You're not the. You're,
Okay.
you're not the.
Oh, that's okay. It just.
Alright, so what does this guy want anyways?
Okay.
Oh, he was just here. I don't know if he's joining us.
Well, buddy, what do you want?
Oh. Yeah.
How is this? Can we still jump in this though? It's X to
Think
jump,
so.
right? Oh, you put on non-contact?
It's automatic non-contact. Nope.
Oh.
never mind.
Yeah.
No, it switches.
Well, you need plumbing.
These things are fast.
No,
They're fun, that's for sure.
used to
They
be-
are fun. Like just driving these little things.
Yeah.
I wish I had more of this
So
kind of view. It's like
fun.
an overview.
Yeah.
Like
used to
it
be.
it just looks like you're using like an actual RC car.
Okay.
Yeah, they turn
That's
nicely
what makes
too.
it so amazing.
If you ain't got it, no.
Like
They
they
got nice
turn like
turning
RC
radius,
cars
yeah.
and everything. Like,
So-
oh my god, I saw that happen.
Have you guys actually own like a real RC
No,
car?
I think that-
Who hasn't?
You know
I've
what?
owned one before.
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
got stuck in a
There.
cactus.
Okay, next time.
Cactus.
I'm driving.
Gonna give me that picture
Cactus.
frame.
Okay.
So what are some old
I'm gonna
YouTubers
put
that
it-
you guys like?
Know where I'm gonna put it? Right over
Um,
here.
Or that
Even
you
if we
used to
take,
like? Or that were like back in your day
Gorilla
that just aren't
Glue's
on
tape.
anymore?
Wrap it around, sticky. It should hold.
I mean,
shouldn't
the
it?
one that I liked
I
most
think the
back in the
frames that
day
she's looking at there at
was
Myers, right?
well, when he was actually
Them are
decent
wooden
at
frames.
YouTubing was
98,
PewDiePie
this is a
because
different
Peter
kind.
Boy?
he actually had decent stuff then.
The only frames I
Back
saw,
in
they
the day,
just have
like
a big wooden
2012 and
frame.
everything,
I
and
think it's
13.
like the ones
I was
Brittany's got,
obsessed with
she said.
Minecraft YouTubers when I was
Maybe.
younger. It's just always, I've always wanted to play Minecraft.
I watched a
when I
lot
was
of
younger.
Minecraft. You had Skyda's Minecraft and everything back in the
He
day.
was good. He was good.
And then, well, I mean, he's back, but he doesn't do like as much as he
He
used
does,
to.
yeah.
Which is,
It's more of like him
it's
just gaming
sad,
anyway.
honestly. It's sad because I was so used to seeing him do Minecraft and all this, but
Or get a
I accepted it. I
two-sided
mean,
tape.
playing Minecraft for that long, you eventually get tired of it without anything in between.
I mean, yeah, but there's still people who've done it as long as he
Well, I
has,
mean,
and they're still going.
You got
They're still having
Jerome.
fun. Jerome, yeah,
Sonny
he's still
just
kicking.
quit recently. Like he just quit this
Oh.
year,
Yeah,
which is
you didn't
sad.
know that story yet.
But
I will.
you got Jerome. I think he's one of the only few that has done
Jerome
Minecraft.
and
purely.
Bajan. Bajan Canadian?
Bajan actually does more than just Minecraft nowadays.
Yeah, he does.
He hasn't
but
done
he still does
Minecraft in some time, I think. I haven't checked his channel in a while, but I remember back in the day when he done nothing but like Hunger Games, basically, which is
Yes,
amazing.
Hunger Games was what kicked off this whole battle royale thing, and it's good.
Yeah,
That it was a good thing, but what it led to, it's just completely cancer.
yeah, really it is. I mean,
Like,
you got some battle royale that's
Fortnite-
okay, but
People like Fortnite. It's a bad game, but it's good. I don't know. It was a bad trend, like fidget spinners and slime wasn't a bad trend. So slime was satisfying as shit.
yeah.
Still an
I mean,
But-
there was some things about slime that were okay, but
Like I liked watching slime videos, but We're getting a little bit off topic
I didn't like
here.
slime. I always preferred Oobleck,
Oobleck?
which is it's kind of like slime, but
It's the
if
same
you
thing,
let
but
your hand sink
cornstarch.
into it, it's like basically water. But if you try slamming your fist into it, it's hard as a brick, basically.
Yeah.
It's
well, here,
awesome.
let's get back on topic. So, my favorite YouTuber back in the day when I was really younger was it was first Sky, and then it went from Sky to Minecraft Finest, and they were like the no censored version of like just.
Oh, that's what Sky was back in the day. Like he had like no censor at all.
Well, no, he was censored a little bit. Like he kind of made it more kid friendly.
Well,
These guys,
as
they
he
weren't.
went
They,
on,
they
I mean,
didn't give a shit.
I'm
They were just
talking about like early
yelling
days
things
Sky.
out.
I mean like
Oh yeah. That's when
literal
he was,
like
new to YouTube.
real early days, like 2012 and 2013.
Mhm.
Like he would he'd just say like everything after each other.
Mhm.
And I'd say probably one of my favorite quotes from him is Ty's left foot.
Ty's left foot.
Because that was one of the most funniest running jokes he ever done.
I finished,
I
boys.
remember True
Two
Move,
stupid RC cars.
Deadlocks,
What?
Sky, Ethan, all of them.
Mhm.
And those are like wow good,
Yeah, it's just
basically.
made for sandwiches.
Mhm. Now let's talk about a joke that me and Orange had a while back. So we had a friend
Please
named
don't
Zachary,
oh,
right?
no.
Oh,
He knows where this
gosh.
is going. Once I mentioned him, he knew where this is
Oh
going.
god,
So
I know
we
this.
were
Not
sitting in a
the
party.
cheese.
It was me and I think it was Tangerine that was there. Someone was there. It was me and someone else in a party with Zachary, our friend. And we heard after a while we heard him yelling, and he was fighting with his mom.
Not
So
the
my
cheese.
first instinct is like, dude, I gotta get Orange in here. So I get Orange. Okay? And Sky, pick mine. Because this is gonna be fun with little cars.
No.
But he came back. And after he was done yelling, Orange came and he heard him yelling, and our other friend, his mic was being all shitty, so we told him to mute himself so we could hear. And I was watching YouTube for a little bit, and then when it went off and on and being quiet, so he came back in his room and we were talking. After a while, he told me he what was it? He beat his mom
No.
with a block of Colby cheese.
I think I
He
started
beat
it on
his
my
mom
own
with a block of
accident.
Colby cheese.
What in the?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, it kicked me out.
you're having this too, right?
Oh,
Oh god! How did we spawn? Is the question because I'm still following. Oh
there's
god!
no spawn point in this guy. I'm about to hit
Oh,
this
God.
down. What if I
Oh, God.
survive? I hit a tree. Nope, I
Oh.
died.
My neck broke. My
I
character's
snapped
neck
my
just
I
snapped.
snapped my collarbone.
Wait, so are you guys in a glitch session?
Well, who do I have the pleasure of owing this podcast to? First viewer of the podcast.
Potato.
Okay, but yeah. So back to the story.
Man, I
So
have over a million
for whoever's not joining, we were listening to our friend arguing about him and his mom. He comes back, and here's how it's block of Colby cheese.
Not the cheese.
The time we were doing that, the more jokes we made, the more we just couldn't. Pool noodle and shit like
Not
that.
the pool noodle cheese. The Colby Glock.
So yeah, we made a bunch of jokes about that, and we still kind of pick on him to this day about him he legit beat his mom with a block of Colby cheese. Like, he
That's
grabbed it
not
off the
hard,
counter.
that's
I don't know
how
who
that
puts
works.
cheese on their counter. I put mine in the fridge so it doesn't like get nasty.
There's some cheeses that can't.
There's
go
some
into
cheeses
the
that you do, but you don't
fridge.
fucking put Colby cheese on your counter and just let it sit there. I don't
Hey
think.
guys,
And
I don't know
But the
about
real-
this
I don't
one,
think
but I
we
think I
asked
found
him.
a modded account, guys. I'm in a lobby with a level 8,000.
You never know. He could be playing for a long time. Whatever. So, to this day, we still haven't asked him if the cheese was still wrapped in like the little packaging it was in, or if it was just the cheese, like he was holding the block of cheese. Like just
like
the
an
cheese
open
itself.
block or anything.
Yeah, like an open block. Like
I
he
remember
ripped the
hearing
bag
about this,
open and
and
started
I
just beating her with the
died
cheese.
laughing hearing it. Just like hearing it from someone say it. And that
Yeah.
was... If I was there in person, that would have been so fucking funny.
Yeah. So let's get back into what else are we gonna talk about today? And what's a good topic?
Not sure exactly.
TV shows. What are some good TV shows that you miss that are gone now?
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
you had Twilight Zone, if anyone knows what that is.
Oh.
Twilight Zone. That's an
no.
oldie right there.
It's like they still show reruns of it and everything. I don't know if they still produce episodes.
They do, yeah. If you like wake up early in the morning.
The Misadventures of Flapjack.
The Misadventures of Flapjack. What a show,
Oh, I remember that.
dude.
Um,
Flapjack was
Captain
such a good
Knuckles.
show. Captain, ooh. You know that show is really just like talking about alcohol and drugs.
basically.
Like
The
Grim
candy was
Adventures
like this
of-
freaking cocaine, and maple syrup was basically like drugs to, or was not drugs,
Yeah.
alcohol to Captain Knuckles.
The Grim
You had
Adventures.
Museum whenever it
uh,
was took off. It was sad.
Now Tom and Jerry, that was a show.
That still airs actually. Like that's
It
still
airs,
runs
but
and
it's like a whole different like animation.
The Grim
haven't
Adventures
done
of
new
Billy and
episodes to it,
Mandy.
like-
The
I
Grim
remember that.
Adventures. But here, let me tell you guys. So you guys remember
had
like the
Adventures, yeah.
original? No, the original Tom and Jerry. Remember that? How
Oh,
how the
yeah,
ending was?
yeah.
You guys remember the ending?
I think so.
Oh yeah, where they stood in front of the train tracks.
Yes. Now let me
And then
let me
just
talk
blacks
about
out
this
as
to
you hear a
the
train
viewer that's here if he or she does not know. So basically, this is like a really like just deep concept of like how people are nowadays towards relationships and such. Especially me. I've been through that, and I've completely
been through
regretted.
more times than I can remember.
Yes, Orange doesn't really get out much. He's
Part of the
Shut
reason
up.
I'm famous for it.
he's got a girlfriend though. He's got a girlfriend, and I hope you two
I
are doing
mean-
your best. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope
You guys
everything's all
know
fine.
I'm really fucked up in the head, seeing as I don't care.
Yeah, but here we're getting off topic about that. So basically, the last episode of Tom and Jerry before like they rebooted it, Jerry, no Tom's the cat. So Tom met this
Yeah.
girl, and she was like a white like albino pretty cat that's like really rich, and he was like in love with her or whatever, and he kept like
Yeah.
doing all these things, but he was poor, and he was like giving away all this to a girl that he loves that she might
Doing
love him,
all kinds of different
but
things just to get her.
she doesn't
basically.
really love her, or she doesn't really love him, whatever the case
She
is.
wants expensive stuff, basically.
Yeah, is what's going on here. And it was kind of like sad to see, because he did do all that, but then in the end, like, how he just like started
But
losing
in the-
himself, as in like what
In
someone
the
would do in real life.
you
Like the
had,
cat milk was signifying alcohol,
Yeah.
and he got drunk off cat milk, which was sad to see. Like,
And then you had
and he was
Jerry
doing all
and
this other
everything.
stuff.
That
And
was, like,
Jerry,
having
Jerry,
such a
he,
good
they didn't
run
really
at
show
the
it to
end.
him, but he kind of had like the same thing. That's how they ended
Yeah.
it, because they just
Well,
gave
I
him
mean,
a little quick one.
It
Because
showed that he had a
Jerry was
amazing
going through the
relationship
same,
in the end.
but Jerry wasn't
He
going through the
just-
same exact thing, because he was
He
happy.
had a good relationship at one point, and then something happened.
But then
Something.
then she like basically cheated on
Left
him,
him.
I'm guessing. Yeah, left him
I
for
think she
someone.
left him
So
for like a richer rat.
for
just
richer,
like,
yeah, for richer mouse.
Yeah, like how the cat done for Tom and everything.
Yeah, which was like kind of sad to see.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really sad to see like how it really came into perspective of like as a child you don't think that you're a kid, but seeing
I
it now
mean,
like
I understood.
you're growing up and you've been through these relationships,
I
and then
understood.
this is how it's going. Well, back then I didn't know, but when I like realized that,
But I mean,
I was
my
like,
family
wow,
always pointed out everything, face value. Someone died or anything, they'd say straight to the face. They died. They
Yeah.
killed themselves. They said they killed themselves straight to my face. They didn't sugarcoat or anything. They just said plain out what actually happened.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
just
well-
They're just doing one jumping gap. But with
Orange,
the
you gonna
rubber
restart
on the
racing
neck.
again? Orange?
Probably not. I don't know.
Restart it. Like,
real
start it
quick.
up again.
Oh, he's shooting
Oh.
me. That's the dude with the modded account.
Okay. So in the end, like Tom, he was done with it, and he was on the train tracks, and Jerry was like looking down, laughing at him, and then he was kissing the photo. But then she came back, and they just got married. So I'm guessing he was in love, but the love he was in love with wasn't actually his. I don't know how that worked. Whatever. So they just half-assed Jerry's segment, and they put it in there. And they were both sitting on the train tracks, and he was sad, and Tom moved over, they sat there, and then it slowly pans out, and then you hear the train horn. Yeah, you hear the train horn, and then you kind of can put two and two together. Like, that really shows on how it's happened.
But I mean, that was back in the day too.
Yeah, that was way back, so people did,
And I mean, even
have
then,
gone
back in
through.
the day, stuff like that would happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't really show us prominently. Like,
Because most people back then were like tougher. Nowadays, people are more. Yeah, people are more lazy and more reliant on technology, which is kind of like changed.
Well, I mean, back in the day, they just. If someone showed emotion, especially if they were a god, they would be considered weak at the time.
Yeah, and then like they could be labeled as being.
Most guys that were friends with someone who, like a guy that done that, they would leave them and just not talk to them ever again because of it. And
Yeah. I jumped out because I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's really sad to see in like how society has. I mean, I'm not saying like, you can be you, do you.
As time goes, it's like everything's changing, obviously.
But I feel like it's just primarily technology that's doing that, because it's just like progressively making us weaker, us falling into these technology. Or technologies. How do you pronounce technology?
Well, if it's singular,
I'm gonna
it's
say
technology.
I'm just gonna say technological advancements.
I think
use
it
a big
counts
word
for
right there.
both. I think technology would work for both, just like how
Okay.
fish does.
Well, besides the point, us having this really has made us like a much less progressive kind of.
In
I would
some
say.
areas, in some areas it has.
Well, not less progressive. What's the word I'm trying to? Less prominent.
Productive.
Productive, prominent, whatever word you would like to use. It just made us. I want to say. More useless as technology's advanced. Because, I mean, we've seen WALL-E, right? WALL-E, like, you know,
Oh
everyone
my
on a
God.
spaceship, they rely so much on technology they just get really fat. Like, that really shows that no one's, like, back in the day, people were more skinny. You didn't really see many, like, heavy people. Nowadays, like, you see, like, there's child obesity, there's all this other stuff. I mean, myself included, I'm not very skinny, but that's just my metabolism and bad genetics
I can
nowadays.
willingly admit, I'm not skinny, but I make up for it for being like
Shadow, I'm sure that you weigh
stay,
less
fit,
than me. My
and then
metabolism
also-
really sucks.
I mean, I've really tried to work on my stuff, and I was thinking about this earlier today.
Hey,
People
so was
who,
I.
like-
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, that was a real cough. I see.
People who like people
thought
who
you
talk
were-
to other people saying like, "Oh my god," like people saying, "I hate my body," because like they're fat, and your friends are like, "No, you're not. You're not fat. You're fine. Don't worry about it." But like,
That's not really.
if you really
healthy.
think about no, if you like, here's where I'm coming from. If you really think about that, if no one really thinks, like, if someone just is okay with how they look, I mean, I tip my hat to you if you really are confident with being how you are. But those people who don't like their body, they're more willing to go through change. They're willing to push themselves more than someone who doesn't care about their body, who's just okay with it.
Basically.
Like, I mean, you could be not okay with it, but at the same time okay with it. Like, you don't care anymore, but you do care. Like, you wish you were
Well, I
skinny,
mean,
but you're
the key
not. Like,
examples,
people who have that kind of, like, I don't want to have this anymore kind of attitude, they're
but
the ones who actually,
it's
like,
50-50 with how they do it. It's either they completely overchange themselves, or they just never do it.
yeah. Well,
Because a
not
key
completely.
example, I
Most
think, is,
people really don't, like,
The
quote
Rock
unquote,
and
do it
everything,
completely.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
As a teenager and everything, he was like really fat, and then you see him nowadays.
Yeah, like,
And
even
he,
in a
like,
couple of movies,
He
it's actually been
purposely
shown, like,
changed
him
himself,
fat.
Like, he changed himself to be
Yeah.
muscular and basically all that stuff.
Because he was tired of it, and he
he just
wanted to do
worked.
whatever he could possible to change how he looked. And good for him. He's a wonderful But in other words, people who hate their bodies but have people around them saying like, "Oh my God, you're fine. You know, you're okay," even if they're like a little pudgy, like saying that really doesn't motivate someone. Like you say,
It's
well,
not
if
really.
like someone to like fall and go with me, well, if you don't like it, then do something about it. Like if you don't like how you are, then do whatever you want. But this
I mean,
comes
there's
into a
some
whole
ways-
this comes
some
into a
ways that make
whole
me
different
look
perspective
smart
of
and all
when
that.
you're in a relationship. Because someone in a relationship is like, oh my God, no, you're fine, you're perfect, you're everything. Like, even if that person truly doesn't think your body type is perfect, like, it's it's different. Most guys
I mean,
nowadays,
I've had 2 girlfriends that were like that. They constantly say it, but like,
they weren't. I've had a girlfriend who thought they were fat, but they weren't, and it kind of irritates me. People out here
yes,
there who
it's
say they're
obvious that
fat and
they
they don't
was-
look good, just
Yeah.
screw off. You're fine. You're like to most people would be
I mean-
dying to have your body. If you being a little bit pudgy is good, but like my ex, she wanted to like basically be like a skeleton. She really wanted to be anorexic, but she wanted to have certain parts of her body be big. I would say. I'm not going to specify.
Yeah.
Sorry, specify what.
Specify.
But I mean, you guys could all imagine what a girl would want to have bigger. It's just common sense, but I'm not gonna say it. But she did, and I mean, like, she did try to do stuff that would do it, like just like natural ways of like